We're all roasters, right? Good morning, everybody out there to Tuesday. I'm charged up, man. I'm charged up. It's go time, folks. We got the Warriors back in action. Last regular season home game against the Thunder. It's a huge game.
I'm just fired up to be here today.
I am just fired up. And I hope Dub Nation is fired up. The jolt that we all received yesterday at 9:44 a.m. with the news that Andrew Wiggins is on his way back. Damn, I needed that. It carried me all day long. I was in a good mood. Nobody could do anything to get me in a bad mood. Dalton Johnson reported from NBC Sports Bay Area. Of course, Wiggins won't play tonight. He's still out for a family matter. Wiggins could play either Friday in Sacramento or Sunday in Portland before either the play-in tournament or the playoffs begin. But he will be in the building as this segment is presented by Golden State, serving the Bay Area for 3 generations. When you succeed, we succeed. Visit GoldenStateLumber.com. Howard Beck, 7:30. Jason Dumas live in studio, 8:30. Remember, he had an initial tweet Friday saying Wiggins is back in the Bay Area, so we get some clarification on that. But the return is coming for Andrew Wiggins. Let's get Adam in the city real quick. Adam, let's talk a little baseball, then we'll transition back into hoops. Adam, what's happening, man? Good morning. You're on the roast.
Hey, guys. Appreciate you having me on. How we doing this morning?
Oh, man, another day, another dollar, baby.
I hear you. I know that Shasky's grinning ear to ear about the Giants yesterday. No, I just wanted to give them their flowers that, yeah, they lost that series at Yankee Stadium, but, you know, getting to see them live in that stadium to win a game, the drama, the pitch clock, Camilo Duvall, like everything, like it was amazing. The Yankees fans are actually pretty good sports, but had quite a couple of Yankees fans walking up to me. I was wearing an old Bonds jersey, but they're like, "Hey, man, I'm a diehard Yankees fan, but I got to tell you, Barry Bonds is one of my favorite players ever." So that's good to hear from the East Coast. But it's crazy, that game, and then even yesterday, David VR might be my favorite offensive player for the Giants right now. That dude looks like he knows how to play. He is a big leaguer, and it's crazy. He hit home runs. Bryce Johnson hit a home run. Like, it's kind of like a concept you guys been talking about, like, let the young guys play, and maybe we can see what we actually have in this team.
I'm with you. David VR, look, I mean, when you look at the guys that have longevity at the corner positions, first and third, usually they're thicker lower body guys, right? Like those guys sustain for a long time. It's where all the power comes from, and you're able to play into your 30s with all that power. The dude's got tremendous leg power, David VR. Can he stay healthy, you know? And is this a mirage? Like right now, since he was called up at the beginning of September last year, he leads the National League in home runs. It's kind of crazy. Now
it's kind of wild.
We're talking about a month and some change. It's not a lot like a large sample size. So we've seen this at times where a Giants guy gets called up, he looks really good, and then he, turns back into a pumpkin, right? So, But to me, this VR thing feels a little different. Now, is he a league leader in home runs for the National League? Probably not.
Right.
But can he be a guy that can play third and first, and maybe he could be a second baseman?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't you rather see him out there than Wilmer Flores? I know you just gave Flores the extension.
100%.
But damn it, this guy can hit. This guy's swinging the bat. You got power like that. I'd rather see you in a lineup. And defensively, are you losing much?
No, he's good defensively.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Compared
to Wilmer Flores.
Yeah.
So the excuse that Gabe Kapler made on opening day, again, it's not right.
It didn't sit
You took
well
away
with
a
me.
moment from Casey Smith.
Yeah.
You took away a moment from David VR to start opening day against the Yankees. That was crap.
I
To
agree.
say that, hey, Flores played so well last year, we felt like we owed it to him. What? No, we're trying to win baseball
It
games.
felt very participation trophy-ish for a
Yes.
team that loves to, we have to win in the margins.
Well, speaking of that, you hear Biden's wife, what's her name? Jill Biden? Is it Jill?
Yeah, okay.
She was speaking of participation
Okay.
trophies.
Yeah.
She wants to
I'm like,
invite.
where are we going here?
She wants to invite LSU and Iowa to the White House.
Yeah, I did see that. It's ridiculous. Come on. Look at
Oh boy.
the winner goes.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with how soft this country has gotten over the years. The winner goes, and the loser stays home.
What if Iowa would have won? You think LSU's getting invited? That was a legit question.
I didn't even
thrown
think
at me.
about that. No, probably not. I don't know. It's stupid. So both teams come and do kumbaya? Like what?
Yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
No,
That's
I'm
a
all
little
for
weird.
experiencing the journey and being happy on the path that you took. And, yeah, you fell short, but we can still celebrate it. But no, the White House thing is for the winner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
What is Bonte? Can you promise me could you promise me something?
What?
You're not going to raise your daughter that way.
What?
Like, oh, you got in second place, but you're really the champion. I'm all for lifting people's spirits. You know, I've been coaching forever, and it's a psychological battle that you're trying to work. You're trying to gain.
Baby Chaz is growing up to where all she wants to do is win.
Yeah.
So second place, she's not going to be happy with
Thank
second place.
you.
I don't think I have to teach that into her.
Good.
She knows what time it is.
Yesterday, we're at Little League practice, all right? And my buddy Jimbo hits an absolute rocket at his kid. His kid's playing shortstop, and he dives to the hole in between short and third, and he took such a funky hop off the face. His head swolled up. It was purple within seconds. What do you think his dad said to him?
What do you say?
If you were ready, you wouldn't have had to dive and you wouldn't have got hit in the face.
That's a little much.
I know, but my point being is he's trying to raise his kid a certain way.
Yeah, I hear
and that's
that.
why I love Jimbo.
I'm not going to tell people how to parent your kid. Maybe you got to have a little sensitivity when your kid swells up.
I was delicate with him. He was not. It's his son.
No, I know.
Coach his son. If your dad is coaching you, you're always going to get coached.
We want winners. We want winners.
Exactly.
I expect my daughter, she's on a basketball team or a soccer team, and they come in second place and they put the medals around them. I expect my daughter to take the medal off and say, Dad, put this away. I don't want this medal. That's what I expect.
Like in Bad News Bears when they get the little tiny trophy.
And they throw it back at the Yankees.
It's my favorite. That movie is so bad, by the way. I just recently saw it. But yes, they throw it back at them.
It's bad in terms of it doesn't age well.
Bonte.
Cancel culture will be on their ass.
The language,
dude,
the sexual innuendos.
I'm scared to even tweet that the Bad News Bears is the best baseball movie out there.
Oh, it is.
Because if you tweet
it's a top 3 movie.
Imagine tweeting
in
that.
Sports.
You imagine tweeting that.
You're going to get
and
canceled.
some of these holier than thou people on Twitter starts going in. Bad News Bears. Oh my God! It would be a nightmare. You'd be canceled on Twitter.
Yeah, it's
just sad.
But the point that I'm getting
Twitter
at
can make you lose a lot of money, man. So people, my advice today for all the young journalists. I've been meeting a lot of young journalists, a lot of young people, women and girls, women and boys. Listen, do not tweet. Do not press send on something that is controversial.
I agree.
Stick to sports.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth their job. It's not worth their pockets. Trust me on that.
Here's the other thing about the participation trophy. I've been coaching for, I believe, 17 years, okay?
Yeah.
Bonte, this is the part that drives me nuts. In sports, we do this, everybody's got a winner. No, that's not how life is. Do you know how life is, Bonte? Yeah. Life is cruel. Now, I'm not saying you have to be cruel, but what I'm saying is you need to prepare your children for overcoming the obstacles of real life. You're probably not going to go to the college that you want to go to. You're probably not going to have the Ferrari at 16 years old because your parents can't afford that. You're probably not going to go to prom with the prom queen. That's probably going to be someone else. You're probably not going to get your most coveted job right out of college. You're probably not going to get the promotion the first time around. You know what you are going to have to do? Overcome the obstacles. And when you're teaching sports at a young age, what I'm trying to teach them is to fight through adversity. When you do catch an L, how do you respond? It's not about going to the White House even though you lost. No, that's for the champion.
I mean,
that's for the
again,
and I don't think that should be some absurd statement.
South Carolina, you want to invite South Carolina? They lost one game this year. Lost one game, and that happened in the Final Four. You want to invite them? They seem deserving of the White House.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tom Brady, I know you lost the perfect season.
Come on to the White House.
You, me, and Plaxico.
Yeah, let's just get Frank Gore, Patrick Willis. Yo, go to the White House, man. You guys, you lost in New Orleans to the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. But you know what? Come on to the White House. The lights went off, all that good stuff. But again, young journalists, don't tweet stuff like that. Do not do it, because I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter. And it's unfortunate that people will lose their jobs over things that they tweet. Go ahead, Spinoni.
Well, I was going to say, it puts Iowa in such an awkward position, too. Like, it's like, we kind of don't want to go, but then you're, like, dissing, the president of the United States.
But what happened in that game, though, it became crystal clear as soon as they beat South Carolina. And Don Saley came out and said, you guys called us thugs, it's, bullies and stuff like that. We just play the way we play. But I got friends in the media, and I heard y'all talking about what y'all were saying, so just know that I heard this. Then it became crystal clear, okay, this is a black and white thing now. Caitlin Clark is a great basketball player. I can't wait to see what she does in the NBA. Kelsey Plum's one of my favorite players
Me too.
in the WNBA. I loved her since Washington.
Major confidence.
And that's major
an understatement.
Major swagger.
Yeah.
But I saw it with Caitlin Clark in Iowa in their starting 5. We could, not us, but quickly on social media, quickly out there in the media, it became a black and white thing. LSU against Iowa, Caitlin Clark, the Great White Hope against LSU, and it became nasty.
Why can't it just be basketball?
That's what I was asking.
I know.
I was watching the game thinking, this is incredible basketball. Watching Carson light it up in the first half. Watching Iowa cut the lead to 7.
Mm-hmm.
They rallied back. Caitlin Clark and Iowa was fun. Watch. They're a good team. Really good team. Push LSU to the brink, but LSU scores 109 points. But it can't just be basketball. It's got to be, oh, my God, did you see what Angel Reese did to Caitlin Clark? Oh, my gosh, he did the Steph Curry thing. Oh, my gosh, he rubbed it in her face.
You know what it is? It's a bunch of people who never played sports in their life. And do you know how much trash talking goes on in every game?
Caitlin Clark does it.
Oh, every game.
Every game. It's okay.
How come,
Larry Bird did it all the time. You know what guys say?
I was just going to say that.
All the brothers, Eddie Johnson just came on our show a couple weeks ago talking about Larry Bird talked trash to me my rookie year, and I was like, damn, he's the sickest trash talker ever. All these guys, Bully talks about it all the time. Dude, it's trash talk. That's what we do.
We just had Patrick Beverly doing too small to LeBron freaking James, and LeBron didn't care. And then we had Austin Reeves doing it. Come on. What are we doing?
No, I don't.
You know what we're doing? We're doing this stupid outrage thing that we do on specifically on one platform, which is Twitter, because and this is why I know a lot of people are listening right now, and they're like, this is why I'm not on Twitter. And you know what? You're correct.